Hey guys, it's Haps, and in today's video, we are back with Bounty of 1. And today we're going to be taking on another challenge, but before I do just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been sending in requests and ideas because, well, without you guys, we probably wouldn't have made it to, upload 25 or something like that now. So you guys have really made this series for what is. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. But with that little bit said, let's jump into today's challenge. And today it's been sent in by Wolfblood Elf. And the basic idea is, and I'll throw it up on the screen for you guys to see, that I have to become the biggest slow boy possible, which basically forbids me from taking any movement speed, attack speed, shot speed, dashes, anything like that. Anything to do with speed, I'm forbidden from taking. But at the same time, I've got to take everything that can reduce that. Now, to make things even more interesting, Wolfblood has thrown over another challenge, and that is to just take anything that is health related. So just to make things even tougher. So let's just jump straight in, and I've actually been thinking about the character I want to use for this, because we've randomized the last few, but considering this is a speed-based challenge, we need to slow ourselves down. So I think we're going to go with Olin. Now, for those who don't know, Olin's ability, the Mighty Mezcal Staff, your next shot deals 2 times more damage, and bursts into multiple projectiles. However, it does reduce your attack speed by 30%. And remember, we got to take everything that reduces our attack speed. So we're going to go with Olin. We're going to jump in Infamy 10, which we do with all the challenges. And let's see if we can get this over the line. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to take every health that I can find. And we pretty much just have to stack damage, I think. I think we're going to have to stack damage. We're going to need some piercing along the way. Or maybe some bounces. We're going to need some bounces. I mean, immediately we can take this for the damage. Sure. We got no crit, but when we do find crit, that's going to be a big help. So in the early stages, it's going to be fine. I'm allowed to dash. I've got 2 dashes. I'm allowed to dash, but I'm not allowed to take anything that improves it. So can't take movement speed. Do we want to change the area? Probably not. We could just roll here. Oh, look at that. I mean, there's golden, but we got to take the health. Okay. We'll take the health. That's not a problem. Health is always a good thing. Hit you, hit you. Nice. It's so good when those little mezcal spiky balls just explode like that. Just get it in the middle of a group. Okay, we take the health up to 9. Now, there is one particular item that I need to find for this run to be, well, basically what this run is all about. And that is gluttony. Because what gluttony will do is it will take our, I'm going to take the damage here. It'll take our health and it will use that and we'll just be bigger and deal more damage. It slows us down, makes us bigger, and allows us to deal more damage. That's a short summary of what it does, mainly because I can't remember the exact stats on what it does, but yeah, it's what this challenge is really designed around, I think. Dodge you. I'll tell you what I don't think we've taken any damage yet. Ooh, bouncing. Do we want to take some bouncing? Sure. It'll help. Yeah, I don't think I've taken any damage yet. Although I'm gonna say it's gonna be almost impossible to go the whole run without taking damage, but maybe that's a challenge. Maybe that's a challenge. Maybe I'll put that one down in the comments and pin it. Well, there we go. We've got it. Gluttony. For each current health, get bigger, deal plus 10% damage, but move 5% slower. So that's what we got to take. We can't take any of. We can't take. In fact, we could take all of these, I think. You gain 50% move speed, so we can't take this one. And emits an area around you 30% faster, but you take 50% more damage. That's the enemies. Yeah, so we could take this if we wanted. But yeah, this is what it's all about. We're going big already. We're actually too slow to. We have to dash away from this guy. Crazy that we have to dash away from you. Right, we need to increase the crit. Oh, we do a good amount of damage though when we do hit. And I'm going to roll here. And I guess we'll take more damage. Now, what I'm going to find quite tricky is actually picking up all the gold. So when your projectiles should be destroyed, their damage is reduced by 50% and they pierce instead. That seems like a good idea. That's free piercing. Whenever you take damage... Oh, we got to take it. It's health. Whenever you take damage, triple your attack speed. But we can't take it because it triples our attack speed. Okay. You also shoot behind you. That could be kind of useful. It drops a dynamite before each dash. It explodes and inflicts. We can't take any dashes. So it's either this one for piercing or we shoot behind us. And honestly, I think we shoot behind us. I think we shoot behind us. That's going to help us. That is going to help us quite a lot, actually. Ooh, okay. More choice. Yes, please. Do this. Nice. You're going to roll into us. We can't really get away from you because we are slow. The cooldown on the dashing could be kind of useful to get improved because, well, that's our only maneuverability. Got to take the health. No other choice. Actually taking more choices might hinder me because it might just increase the number of times we see health. Got to take the health. Don't have a choice. We're already up to 12 health. I'll tell you what. Have a guess how much health we're going to have at the end of this run. Now, obviously, you could just wait till the end and guess. Don't do that. Don't cheat. Don't spoil it for yourself or anyone. Have a guess, and if you get it right, I'll pin the person who gets it right. I'll pin the person who gets it right. The first person. Okay, shooting in front of us and behind us is kind of big. But, okay, nice. Good to see no health here. I'm going to take this to increase the chance of crit, and we do get the chest. Permanently augments your damage by 20%, but your projectiles are 30% slower. Okay, I mean, we got to take this one, where there's a health. Whenever you take 2 damage in a row, heal for 2 health. So the challenge was to take every health-related thing. Now, this is health-related, so I feel I've got to take this. Because it's healing. It doesn't gain health, but it is healing, and I consider that... we actually healed off that. I would consider this a health-related item. But then saying that, the other one there also reduced my shot speed. So maybe we should have taken that. I don't know. I mean, I guess both of them were 2 different things that we could have taken. It depends on where the priority is. Maybe we'll get the opportunity to take that other one again. Maybe that does null and void the run. Let me know. Let me know down below whether that completely null and voids the run. It might do. It might do. I might favor that side. We're going to take the health again. But I did technically take health as well, so I don't know. I mean, it's not worth worrying about at this stage. We want to just get the biggest slow boy we possibly can. And I don't think that's going to have made too much of a difference. Dodge you. Nice. Clear these guys. We need to do more damage. Like, we just need to... Not necessarily damage, but we just need to attack quicker, which we can't. Okay, we're going to just keep increasing the chance of crit here. Because I just want to do more damage when we hit. So, like... You know, where sometimes you would try and increase the number of times you fire, I want to be more efficient with the number of times I fire, i.e. I want to kill every time I hit something. The problem is there's just so much stuff lying around. I'm going to take this final roll and see if we can get something. Oh, we got more health. Okay. Okay, we're up to 15 health already. Oh, I just realized we got no dashes. No, that was a mistake. Okay, clear you. We do a good amount of damage. That's the one thing. We need some piercing, though. If we can get some piercing... We got bounce, but if we can get some piercing... we'll take the damage here. Yeah, piercing would be big. Let's see if we can focus this deputy. There we go. We got it. We got it. That is nice. That's such a good screenshot with everything kind of spraying out. Always target deputies, gradually increase your damage and attack speed, can't take. Your projectiles slow down any enemies they touch by... Okay, so that's fine. We could take that. Whenever you dash, gain 100% crit for... it's dashing. Don't want a dash related. Gain more experience. More experience is fine. Can't take the dash. Increase the crit chance. Okay. Let's do this. That was our only dash. That was not a good idea. There's some health. Good. Increasing the... I think actually some cooldown reduction could be pretty good. Because just increasing the number of times that we can fire out the mezcal thing would be pretty nice. Like, we could take this here. Do that. We're in a bit of a tight bind here. So we're going to just get ourselves out of it. And then, okay. We could do with the minion, you know. We could do with a minion to collect up all of this. Okay. Could do some big hits. I mean, we do hit hard when we hit. It's a little inconsistent though. And we're a little trapped as well. We're relying on bounces here. Okay, needs a big hit. Needs a big hit with the mezcal. We got it. I mean, we can lose health, right? Because we just heal straight away afterwards. So we can afford to take some hits. We've got no dashing and we're up in the corner. We've got to take the health, which actually is not the worst. We actually are not quick enough to run away from everything. Okay, big mezcal here needed. There it is. There it is. Okay, we're at 16 health already. We got the minion. We actually got the minion. Spawns an invincible minion that goes around collecting stuff for us. So that'll be great. Your first piercing shot. Gain a piercing. That would also be pretty nice. Shoot 4 times faster, but deal 3 times less damage. It's not about reducing damage. And reload your dash, gain a dash. Okay, so we can take these two. This is actually probably better for wave clear. But if we're getting bigger and slower, having something running around collecting stuff, that would be kind of useful. So I'm gonna take the minion, which means that we can stay still. We don't have to worry too much about collecting stuff. We are not gonna be able to stand still too long. But the minion's gonna do the work for us. And also it does a bit of damage when it runs into something as well. So yeah, I think that's a nice little addition. If we can get some piercing, because we can find some piercing, right? We'll be able to find some piercing. We will find some piercing at some point, and then when we do, then this build's going to start popping off. But the piercing is going to be needed. No piercing here, so I'm gonna take the cooldown reduction, mainly because I want to get some reduction on the. I mean, I guess it will reduce the heart healing as well, but I kind of want a reduction on the mezcal stuff. Just go away. I can't actually run away from you. You're too quick. I have to dash away. Kind of nuts. Okay. 70% of enemy special attacks are less precise. That's fine. We can take that. Always target deputies generally increase. Can't take that. Deals damage, gain a dash. Can't take that. Can't take the dash. I'm tempted to roll and see if we can find something better. But having less precise, that could be quite useful actually. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, we got no dashes. No, we were really trapped then. Okay, so having projectiles just be less precise means that I'm actually going to, if we get big enough and we get this build online, then I'll be able to stand in the center. No health, so we can take the cooldown. Okay, so I feel like that's enough cooldown for now. I don't think we need any more. Piercing, honestly, piercing is the one thing I really do need. Like, piercing's big. Or like some like bouncing off of the walls, like the pong, I guess would kind of work as well. Having the bullets bounce off the walls, because when those little rockets kind of spray out, then that'll oh, we've got to take the health up to 17. So yeah, when those rockets spray out, if we had pong, that would like bounce off the walls, which would be pretty good. Okay. We need to work on taking down the deputy here. Oh, I just walked into that projectile. That was my own fault. And I've just walked into you. I genuinely thought that was the minion. I genuinely thought that was the minion. Okay, we're not in a good place here. We've been in worse situations, though. We've definitely been in worse situations. Maybe not on this particular run, but we have... Okay, I don't want to take this. We've got no more rolls. I'm going to take the extra crit chance. I really want this deputy here. Oh, I just hit. No, stop running into the... In fact, the projectile's not coming at me. Kind of throws me off a little. Kind of throws me off a tad. Okay, that was a good hit. We nearly got you. The no piercing is a bit of a pain. Okay, one more. There it is. The minion will deal with that. There we go. Come on, let's get something good here. Whenever you take damage, triple your attack speed, can't take. Your projectiles slow down enemies they touch by 70%. Can do that. Heals for 1 each time you gain a level. It's healing. We've got to take it. Your projectiles poison enemies. Poison inflicts 10% of your damage. Your poison kills, spreads the enemies in the area. That would have been so nice to have taken. But unfortunately, this is healing. So we've got to take it. Based on what we were saying before about health, we've got to take it. We've got to take the health here. We've got no choice. Still no piercing. But we did get some healing, I guess. And after taking a bit of damage, some healing's very much welcome. We're up to 19 health, mind. 19 health already. Do we hit 25? Do we hit 25 by the time we get to the end of this run? That is the question. I think it's definitely doable. Like, there's a couple of abilities that we could find that would get us there as well. Okay, you're going to come in, and can we hit you with the Mezcal? Yeah, we do, but you moved. One more. More health, got to take it. I missed it completely. I completely missed it. The most biggest fail dash there ever was. Okay, well, we've got some options here. Dashing through enemies. Can't do it, it's dashing. For each bounce you have, summon a tumbleweed that bounces off the screen's edge. It deals your current damage to enemy it hits, gain 1 bounce. That's not bad. Reroll for objects. Every time you 2 meters, lightning strikes a random enemy, dealing 100% damage in a small area effect. Also not bad, but to walk 2 meters is a bit of a problem for us. You have 5% crit chance for every ready to use stack. It's a dash. Okay, so we could take this one. Every 2 meters, lightning strikes a random enemy. This is not the worst idea because we've got a solid amount of damage, but I kind of like the idea of tumbleweed that bounces off the screens as well. For each bounce you have, summon a tumbleweed. Yeah, I think we're going to take this. So we've got what? We should have 2 bounces, right? Because we gained a bounce. Yeah, so we've got 2 tumbleweed. So we've got a couple of tumbleweed helping us. Okay, now wave clear is a little easier. Because oh, I didn't actually see you. No, my problem is just there's a lot going on and I can't I can't get away. Okay, the projectiles now being truly terrible really does help. And we've got Ruthless Roof, who's going to be a bit of a problem because you need a bit of speed with Ruthless Roof. Right, we're going to take this up to 44% crit now. Some piercing to this build now would be really good. Like, because you can pierce and then bounce. I mean, the fact that we're so slow it is a bit of an issue. Ruthless Roof could be a bit of a problem. Could be a bit of a banana skin. Running away from all of these projectiles. Trying to find space. I mean, I guess more bouncing wouldn't be the end of the world either because we just get another tumbleweed. Dodge you. I just instinctively went to take it. I instinctively went to take it. Okay, well, that's a 50% crit now. So the damage is decent. We're not going to be able to get the deputy here. Because we don't have that piercing, we can't actually focus the deputy. Which is a bit of a problem. So I say problem, it's more of a shame than a problem. Okay, we can just about outrun Ruthless Ruth. And we've just got to be careful. So when there's something on us, we've got to move. We're at 25 HP. I'd consider that pretty high at this point. I think this actually might be the highest HP I've ever had. Because I've never done anything quite like this. But this might actually be the highest HP I've ever had. Let's get out of here. I mean, we're a fair old size as well. We're a bit of a big one. Get in there. Okay, that's good. I mean, these tumbleweeds, they're not interacting with Ruthless much, are they? There we go. There's a little bit of interaction there. Still haven't got down. Oh, I just took a bit of a hit. Let's find that little gap. Sneaky little hit in there as well. You go that way, we go this way. Okay, we're at half. We're at half. I think the health should start to go down a little bit quicker. That's what I found in previous runs. That's what it seems like anyway. Okay. Although we take 2 more hits. We're in a bit of a tight bind. Oh, we have the 2 dashes. I didn't even check. I blindly dashed then. And that's not gone well for me in the past. But we've got it. We've got it. We've done it. Oh, and look how big we are. We are huge with the 20 health. Every time you kill 30 enemies, gain +1 crit. You lose 50% of your buff when you take damage. Standing still gradually increases your attack speed. Can't do that. Reroll. Gain extra object choices. Attack speed. Can't do that. When you stand still, for every 1 shot, you gain up to 1 knife. When you move, you release all knives. Aiming. I mean, yeah, I mean, we could do that. I kind of want to roll here and see if we can find something else. Okay. A piston constantly spirals around you, inflicts damage to enemies. It goes through, shoots at current attack speed. That's fine. Every time you move 2 meters, load your next shot with 2 more projectiles. Instead of aiming at the closest enemy, you alternate between 5 close enemies. Your projectiles are 50% slower, but your attack speed is increased. Can't increase that. Every 30 shots, your next shot is slow, huge, deals 3 times more damage, and can't be stopped. I feel like this is in keeping with the build. Although these are better, I feel like this is in keeping with the build. Just slow. Like, I know earlier maybe I took the healing and I should have taken the reduction, but I feel like by taking this one, although I guess it does slow the shots down, so it should be something I take. I don't know. I was trying to justify the earlier one. I don't think it's made that much of a difference, to be honest. Maybe it has. Maybe the healing probably has kept me alive, but then I would say that I would play differently depending on what health I have. So, whoa, look how big those bullets are. Okay, just for that, it was worth taking. Yeah, what I would say is, like, it's good to say, like, if I hadn't have healed, then I would have had 0 health. But then, you know, when you go down to 1 health, you play differently. You definitely do play differently. So, I mean, we actually are too slow. We're too slow. We can't actually get away from you. We've got to run. And then dash. We've got to just flick it so that we attack. And then dash. Okay. Come on, the Mezcals have got to do the damage. Oh, some big hits going in there. We've got to take the health again. The piercing's non-existent right now. Okay, we're kind of stuck. We've got no dashing. Oh, we've managed. Oh, we're smaller. We literally, that's kind of crazy, right? So if we hadn't lost that health, then, you know, we were too slow. But because we were losing health, we get smaller, we get speedier, and we were able to then run away. That's wild, actually. So when you stand still, for every shot, you're gaining. Okay, so that's that. Whenever you take damage, triple your attack speed. Can't take that. When you deal 50% damage, you gain dash ability, cooldown, and reduced. Okay. Let's, this one's a dashing as well. So I'm going to roll and see if we can find something else. Your first piercing shot now targets the closest enemy, gain 1 pierce. That's so good for us. Each of your projectiles has a random size, just a damage boost. Attract collectibles. When you dash, okay, that's a dash. It permanently augments your damage by 30, reduces your attack speed by 20. Your projectiles move 20% faster. Okay, they negate each other, so I'm going to take this. Which means that we do get our piercing now. Which is now really nice for us. And we can actually move a little quicker because we're a little bit smaller. We lost a bit of our health. So losing our health means we can maneuver around a bit more. The piercing is nice. And also the piercing then taking out something. Oh, this is working now. This is working now. Big boys get fired out. Okay. Trying to take out you. Good clearance. Okay, a bit weird that they kind of... Oh, that's... Yeah, weird that they kind of just, like, cycle round. Increase the chance of crit, cooldown. I'm just going to take the extra damage here. Okay. We do about 1,000 with every single one of those tumbleweeds. So gain 4 rerolls. Dash recovery reduced. Enemies in an area around you 30% faster if you take damage. Or each... I mean... We could take some extra rerolls, or I'm going to roll one more time here. Okay, when your projectiles deal critical damage, they pierce. When you stay still, periodically fire projectiles around you. When your projectiles should be destroyed, their damage is reduced by 50% and they pierce instead for 2 times. When your projectiles deal critical damage, they pierce. I mean... I think I'm going to take this one. When we do crit, we pierce. This one's very similar, but it reduces the damage, and we got crit of 50%. So I think we'll take this. So now every time we crit, we're piercing twice. Okay, a little extra movement speed. So now we need to start trying to pick up some hearts. Let's grab some health. We're just trying to heal ourselves up a little bit now. Bit weird that they kind of like rotate around like that. Wait a second. We're getting slower. Big hit. Nice. I actually don't think that the Mezcal ball spinning around like that does it any favors. It just rotates around. Get away from you. There's a heart in there. We'll get that. Nice. Just means we're slower, but here we go. More health. Up to 23. The 25 health is on. And we'll grab this. Nice. Okay. What do we get this time? So each of projectiles has a random size. Okay, so that's just increasing the damage. Your projectiles slow down your enemies they touch. Can't take this for damage. Permanently augments your damage by 20%, but your projectiles are 30% slower. We've got to take this one. Slowing our projectiles down. It's not a choice. It's a necessity. It's the Dirty Nige. Okay. So slower projectiles, but we are clearing... Oh, and the big rockets come out. That's always good to see. Okay, we got some piercing now, which is nice. Okay, we've got to... I'm trying to stand still as much as possible. If we found Pong right now, just think of all the bounces that we could have with all of these like projectiles on the screen. That would definitely make life a lot easier. If we had Pong, things would be pinging around. But we need in order for us to get Pong, we need to find another deputy. And I don't think we're going to be able to. We're doing more crit damage. Okay, clear you. Like, I don't need to have full health. Especially when we're coming up against the final Undertaker. We don't need the full health. What I will need, though, is I will need to focus. That is what I will need to do. Because we're slower when we're at full health. Okay, this is actually quite tricky. I'm trying to build up the damage. I want to take down this deputy. That's a big hit. That is, and it's spinning around. Got to take the health. We're up to 24. Can we take you down? Can we take you down before? We've got to be able to. There it is. There it is. What do we get from this? If this is Pong, then we're golden. Quite literally. No, it's not. Gain immunity, but you gain movement speed. Can't take. Deals damage in an area around you, but we can't dash. Whenever you dash, can't do anything with dash. And your dash recovery time is reduced. Can't do it. We literally can't take any of those. Oh, that's so sad. It's a sad day when you can't take any of those. Okay, we're just going to keep dodging as much as we can. The problem is that we're so slow. We need to find the gaps. There we go. Maybe there's one more upgrade for us. There is, and it's more health, and it takes us up to 25. 25 health. We're ginormous, and we're so slow as well. But we do take... Okay, there we go. There we go. We're going up against the sheriff. We're We're super slow. The Undertaker, what have you got for us? We can do a bit of damage, then you come at us, and then we dodge, and then we'll just fire from here. And dodge. Okay, it's so weird that they kind of like spin around. They don't really do that much damage when they do that. And dodge. I mean, this is going to be a slow fight. And dodge. And send in big rocket and dodge. And nice. Okay. Pretty good. Watch out for the horse. And then we're going to stand still here. We're just going to fire in a few things. We just... Oh, we're actually too big that we can't actually dodge these. We're too big and too slow. We need to get in here. What is going on with these ones that are spinning around? Do they still do damage? I don't know if they do. We're not doing much damage at all. Okay, dodge these. Okay, nice. We got through that. I mean, considering we do a lot of damage, we're not doing much damage here. Okay, now we're starting to chip. Now we're starting to chip away. Okay, we've got a good amount of health. This is the bit that I don't enjoy. Okay, we actually struggle to dodge these bullets and maneuver into a place where there is no horses. Big bullets coming out. Let's go. Okay, double hit. We still took a hit there. And what's going on? We've got the bullets flinging around now. Are they still doing damage? Are they chipping there, or are they not doing? I can't actually tell. I don't know what's going on. It's all kicking off in the center, but I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna do it. It's just like a spinning wheel of bullets and mezcal spiky balls and all sorts. But we got it over the line. There we go. The Big Slow Boi is done. We'll submit the score. We'll hit continue, and then we'll go back to the main menu. That was fun. That was fun. I think, what was that? I think we had 25, I think it was 25 life there. I think we had 25, which is probably the most I will ever have, or is certainly the most that I've had up until now. Maybe we'll try this again. As I said, there was one maybe controversial selection. You guys let me know whether you think I did it or not, and whether that really makes a difference. As I said, it probably did heal me at points, but then I would have played differently around those stages. Either way, we still took some healing, which is one of the requirements that I had to do. This was a fun one. This was a fun one. Please send me some more. Throw them down in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have got to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, maybe like and subscribe. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.